Hey, this is Pihka is my name, coming to you from our studio here in Helsinki. We just had an album out this September, so we thought that we might open up the sessions. These tracks are mixed by me, so I think that it's like fun if Henna opens up the sessions and asks around, like, what is this? What were you thinking when making this sort of
What were you thinking?
solution? Exactly. The first track of the album is called Station in Flames. It used to be called Station in Waves
Yeah, that's
when
true.
we were making it.
But yes, we have a BB kick.
BB is called, it's a plugin called Backbone. Usually I use that for kicks.
Then we have
MS-20.
MS-20 snare. That's
Yeah,
quite
MS-20
cool.
is an analog synthesizer like this. It's like a white noise burst from the synthesizer. And that's why it always sounds a bit different, because it's an analog synthesizer. And when this has been recorded, I think I've been wiggling the release knob, or you. There's also quite a lot of like noise. Bzzz,
Yeah.
on the. Yeah, this is like a spring tank that you can usually find on guitar amplifiers. But yeah, we use it for mixing.
And we also have the MS-20 hi-hat here.
Yeah, this is also like a noise burst from the. Do you want to solo just the snare and the MS-20? So this is like two MS-20s.
Yeah.
Very, very analog.
Same synthesizer.
Yeah. Then there is some shakers from Skaka.
Oh, yes.
And
yes. Then we have two top plobes.
this is like a 909-ish thing made with a drum machine. And this is a splice sample.
I love this because it sounds like a clock.
Yeah. Sounds
Ticking
like a
clock.
Yeah, like a clock on the ticking clock on the wall.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, that's
then
nice.
we have the bass, and there are a lot.
We tried many different bass tracks for this song.
Yeah.
We really wanted to use an
We
analog
had-
synth bass for this, like the modular synth bass, but it didn't work out in the end.
Yeah, this is the original bass.
It's not very bass sounding because I think there's been high passed
Yeah, so we have a
layer.
octave layer for it.
Because I think that the modular bass didn't have enough bass, you know, so we needed something from the computer. That's the fundamental of the entire track, the bass. And sometimes you just have to let go of the original idea and just do something that, you know, just works.
Yeah, and many times that has happened in the very end of the process.
Yeah. Just like,
That you have sometimes you've already mixed
yeah,
the track.
like on this one.
Yeah, and then you still.
Yeah, something is not right with the mix.
Yeah.
And like usually I just hold on to some, like especially if the track started with a specific sound, bass sound that was made with the modular or something, I really want to hold on to that for as long as possible.
Yeah.
And now we're listening to like finished mixes of this, like almost finished mixes of this record, and like something was like missing. So then we just had to replace the bass.
Yeah, and I think this track really started with the bass groove.
Yes, I sent you that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it was
Yeah.
Then I sent it to you, and you came up with this synth riff. Yeah.
Actually, I think you were making coffee while I.
Yeah, I came up with the bass riff, and I just you right away, and make coffee, and then you had the synth riff.
Yeah.
Which. But yeah, it's always a sad moment when you have to let go of something that started a track.
Yeah.
And it's like, it feels like giving up. But in the end, it's usually better because then if you give up something like so as fundamental as a bass, then you really know what the bass needs. And when you make up the new bass sound, it's like super easy to aim directly at what the track needs.
So this is the final bass.
Yeah, it's like basically just like a bass guitar.
Yeah,
Nothing
but
else.
it still has the original groove.
Yeah. A bit simplified.
Yeah.
Usually simplification is good.
Yeah. This is Juno, and then we have another layer.
A layer of a delay pedal called Zen delay.
Yeah. And when we actually recorded
Yeah, these are recorded together.
At the same time, yeah.
Yeah. So Henna was playing the Juno. The audio was recorded, and then it was also split into this reverb, this delay pedal that I have in there called Zen delay. And Zen delay was also recorded live when I was twiddling the knobs. If you solo just the Zen delay, it makes these nice atmospheric things in there. Like a wind.
Yeah.
That's like the atmosphere of the song from Zen delay.
Yeah.
Very moody.
Yeah.
Kind of like sounds kind of crappy like when listened to solo. It's like I don't like the frequencies that it has, but it needs those frequencies to fit into the song.
Yeah.
Like some things might sound like really crappy when soloed, but it might complement the song really nicely.
Yeah.
Then we have Henna's brother Arturi playing cello for this track as well. He's more like improvising. He didn't have sheet music for this.
Actually, that's why I made the sheet music, because I thought I would like arrange the piano and the cello together. And then it didn't work.
Yeah.
And I just decided that, well, I'm gonna play this thing that I wrote for the piano, and Arturi just can improvise, because I knew it would be amazing, and it was, because he was just improvising these effects. Well, not the piano.
So this is like a live cello.
Yeah. He played this track like
maybe four times or
times,
something.
yeah,
And
and
we cut it
then
up.
There's something like, you know, a campfire.
Yeah, campfire.
On the background.
Yeah. I don't know where that comes from. A really noisy cello recording.
It might just be the chair.
Yeah, the squeaky chair.
Yeah.
That's actually true. It might be the squeaky chair.
Happy accidents.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have your...
Yeah, my vocals.
Improvised.
Yeah, this is something that, this is an idea that we came up with on our gigs. I like to do these, like use a lot of effects on my voice and do these falsetto things on top of our music that don't really make a lot of sense, but they give you like this feeling. And then we've started to do these falsetto passes on all of our tracks, produced tracks as well.
Yeah, on this new record.
Yeah.
Okay, here.
Yeah, it's my vocal plus
some shimmer
reverb,
I think,
and delays. Don't do this at home. No. Yeah, but it works within the song if it's not too loud.
Yeah, like you really don't even realize that it is there, but it's amazing.
Yeah, those are vocals.
Yeah. Oh, and this is
Vocal riser.
Oh, we forgot the arpeggiator.
Yeah. That's the MS-20 as well. This track has a lot of MS-20. Like a
Yeah.
lot of the drums were made with the MS-20, and also this arpeggio is like a very Daft Punk-ish arpeggiator. It's also going into this tape delay called replicator.
But this is it.
Next up, we have a song called Valid Sync.
Here.
Funky.
Yeah. So we have drums here.
Do you want to open up the group?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, we have the kick drum. Sounds like this.
It is not. Just play the full track with this part of the full track. Like this is like a classic lo-fi intro,
Yeah.
and now all bass comes in
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah, so rest of the kick sounds like this.
It's still very distorted.
Yeah.
Actually, the mastering engineer, a very wonderful engineer called Ilpo Kärkkäinen, known also as Resound. You should check him out. He liked the distorted sound of the album, but he actually returned a couple of mixes to me to remove some of the distortion from them, which is like, I actually had to reprint that kick
Okay.
because I always record everything to audio. Like even if I have a MIDI kick, like a track played via a MIDI track, I always record it into audio when mixing.
Yeah.
And I recorded through some hardware effects like this, so it might be distorted. Like the audio might be distorted, so I can't remove the distortion. We just have to redo the kick.
Yeah. But
But I
that's a
love that.
choice.
Yeah, I love that because we like to be analog.
Yeah. Okay, snare.
I have absolutely no idea where that snare comes from. Sounds like a sample. I think both the snare and the hi-hat are from the same plugin. It's called Addictive Drums because they sound very acoustic.
Yeah, then we have some clappers.
Clappers.
Yeah.
How does this sound like?
Sounds like clappers.
We have a lot of drum tracks in
Yeah,
this.
really.
Yeah, usually there are not this many. I love the 808 rim shot. It's a nice sounding rim shot.
Yeah, that's pretty off the track.
Yeah. It might be something that I cut up with the Octatrack. Octatrack is like our brain when we play live, but we also use a lot of Octatrack to, come up with an idea, like an inspiration for a song. Hit like a curtain or something like that, or that roof makes a nice sound when you hit it. And then you just upload that sound into the Octatrack and chop it up and make it sound like a hi-hat or something else.
Yeah. Oh, then we have skaka again.
Skaka, yeah. That's basically on every track that we ever make.
Yeah.
Skaka, Swedish for shake. It's a plugin that makes really good sounding shakers. This is from our own sample library. I've made this white noise sound sometime with the modular, I think, and then saved it to our sound library, and then I've used it like, I don't know how many times, maybe like 60 times I've used that same white noise sample, because why not?
Yeah. Then we have some swooshes and...
That might be actually the same sample even. No, it's not the same sample. This is like a... The boom, I think, is from Splice,
Yeah.
but the is something from a drumming session.
Yeah.
You always take samples from every drumming session, like acoustic drum recording session, and this is from there.
We have 2 bass tracks here, actually.
Is it like that? Yeah, we have the 303 layer. So I think that originally this song had like a 303 type of acid bass sound, which is like, can you play that acid track only? 303 layer only. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
This
really
is
love
the
this.
top layer.
Loving this. It's an acoustic 303 clone from France. Did I say acoustic?
Yeah, you did.
Analogue.
Yeah.
This is what the original bass was made with, but at some point I think that we were not satisfied with the sound, so
And again.
again it was made with Contact.
Yes. Yeah, so that's...
This is like an actual bass guitar.
Yeah. And then together...
Sounds really nice. When you do this sort of layering, you just need to decide which sound makes the low end and cut off the low end entirely from the other one. Like this doesn't have any low end.
Yeah.
That's really important. Otherwise, they're going to clash. There might even be some like phasing issues on top end.
Okay, then we have some arpeggios.
The Juno. Is that the Juno?
Yeah.
I think this whole song was kind of like an
That's
accident because this
Yeah.
is this, to me at least, sounds like a really happy song, and mostly
we don't do happy songs.
We don't do happy songs. Mostly we are in like minor keys. Like
This is also in a minor
this
key.
is also in a minor key, but somehow it sounds like happier than what we usually do. But we just wanted to surprise ourselves a bit.
And what was really an accident was this syntax layer. This one.
So he has like a seventh, like a fifth up. I think he has 2 separate syntax tracks. Syntax is a Swedish drum machine / groove box thing that I completely love.
We first had just one sound that made this, this other layer that was fifth up.
Yeah.
And it was an accident. And it sounded amazing. And then we decided to use it, but we wanted to be in control.
Yeah, you just really want to look for these happy accidents and let them happen when producing music. But that's the fun stuff, really.
Yeah, so we have...
It's basically 3 different synthesizers playing that riff.
Yeah.
But it's just like really... When playing live, you do that with the waves, Korg wave state.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this was the last thing we recorded. It was already mixed, I think, partly.
Why did we record Mellotron in there?
Because you wanted to.
Can't remember.
You said you wanted to make a similar kind of atmospheric, emotional Mellotron track that we had to the last song, You Exist. After we recorded that, you said that you need the same
to like
feeling to this.
That was like at the very end of the album process. You start think about the entity of the album, and then
this is one of the last tracks we recorded for the entire album, I think.
Play me a little bit of that because I can't remember.
It was kind of just me improvising some chords.
So I don't have any. I really love the sound of the Mellotron. Like we don't have an actual Mellotron here. I think this was made from... I think this might have been the MPC.
Yeah, probably.
MPC has we don't have the MPC anymore, but it had a really nice Mellotron plugin.
Okay, then we have Minilogue again, because Yay.
Because why not? We always use a mini log.
Sounds like this.
No. There's some sort of a delay going on as well.
I think it's the arpeggiator because Minilog has this amazing arpeggiator that arpeggiates, you know, the chords.
Yeah.
Then you can switch the
speed of the arpeggio?
yes, so that it's 1/8 or 1/4.
Yeah.
And I think I'm doing it there, so it goes like
That's nice.
Oh, this one.
I really like this riff, but it was omitted
Yeah.
from the
It
the
didn't
production
work.
altogether. It
Yeah.
didn't work with the song.
But I think we still have it.
Yeah, it's only in one part of the
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Yeah,
Here.
here.
Yeah. Then we have Juno again.
Another Juno?
Juno plus Blue Sky.
I think this is like a pad sound then.
Ah, yeah.
These are more like effects. Blue Sky is a reverb pedal that we always have plugged in to an insert on our mixer because you basically always want Blue Sky on everything.
Validation, foundation, synchronization, declaration, innovation.
Yeah, this is not only auto-tune that we are using. We are using a lot of auto-tune in there as well, but we're also using some sort of a vocoder, I think. Vocal synth?
Vocal synth, maybe.
Yeah, vocal synth. It's a really nice vocoder by Isotope.
Then I've chopped.
Some glitch in there, but you know, you leave those glitches in if it sounds good, it's good.
Fine.
No
Okay.
need to worry about glitches if fun.
Yeah.
And there's my vocals in there. I think it's like a harmony to your vocals only.
Yeah, let's hear them together. Yeah.
And it's a some octave thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny because I don't think I could redo that vocal or
Yeah.
those edits ever because they were so heavily edited.
Yeah.
This is some of the falsetto thing. I think vocal effects. It's like
Huh?
no, it's not.
No, that's me.
That's you.
But-
this is higher.
Huh. But you did
I do this live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's valid
that's
sync.
valid sync. Yeah.
Next up, we have Priority Class.
Ooh.
This is a song that's... What was it originally called?
It was something with the tape recorder.
Because... yeah.
Second, because it was second.
Second tape. This is the second time we ever used a tape recorder.
Oh, yeah.
We made an actual tape loop. We have this machine that plays these tape. I'm going to show you. So we have this 4-track tape machine that plays tapes like this, like looped tapes. These tapes don't have an ending or a beginning. They just play the same loop all over again. And you can record many tracks on top of each other, for 4 tracks. Many tracks. You can record 4 tracks on top of each other, and you can... you basically then have a synthesizer. You can record like an A, C, and an E notes on separate tracks. Then you can mix them with these things. And then you basically have like an, A minor chord in there. When you play that through a reverb pedal, delay pedal, some distortion, you get this wonderful sound that sounds like this. And you can change the pitch with this.
We recorded this like a few minutes, and then we just made the song on top of it.
Yeah. This is a great way to be inspired to make a song. Like just like use something that you're not fully in control of, and then, you know, keep on recording all the time and playing with these things. Sounds very acoustic. I think that this kick is from some sort of an acoustic drum library. Might even be something that I recorded myself.
This is one track.
Beat B tops. I have no idea what that is made with. I think that this is the octa track because it's on one track, and it might be something that I made like a percussion loop with the octa track from recordings that I've made previously.
Then we have some 909.
Like a very basic 909 hat.
Yeah.
But it is played because you can hear the release opening. So I think that this might be a drum machine that we had this spring. We had it just for a little while. We had this, it's like a 909 clone by Novation. It's called Drum Station.
We have some birds here. And you recorded this?
Yeah, this was in the summer of 2022. Night birds in Arabianranta, Helsinki. Actually in Vanhakaupunki, the old town of Helsinki.
Yeah.
I recorded this at like 3 a.m. when sun was coming up in summertime, and the birds like really get crazy then.
Yeah.
And we used those bird recordings on this.
So we have a hi-hat. This is just chopped like randomly.
Very randomly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the birds are grooving.
Yeah, but then we have this one.
Yeah. Something like
I think that's where we got the idea because it's
like a, cuiro or something like that.
yeah. I remember when we came up with that, it was like
Super fun.
just something exploding in.
Mind blowing.
Okay, then we have Skaka.
Skaka is going to be on all of these tracks.
Crash and white noise stuff that we always
is it the
use.
same white noise
Yeah,
sample?
maybe.
Yeah.
Pihka white noise fall 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's made with the modular.
Again, 2 bass.
Same
tracks.
thing as in Valid Sync.
Yeah.
That's cool. We have the bass guitar sampler in there. That's called prime bass.
Yeah, so it's mostly just one layer, but then we have glimpses of this other layer.
Yeah, I really like the sound of the bass bot.
Oh, then we have this Spelldosa.
It's a wonderful sampler by Klevgrant from Sweden, and also I need to check out the YouTuber's name because I can't remember it. The one that makes these amazing instruments.
Maybe we can link the video
Yeah.
because it's amazing.
Vintergatan or
Yeah. But yeah, it sounds like this. It's like a doorbell.
yeah. It's also got some like warble effect on it.
So this is called Rings Harppu Zen.
Harp
Harp.
and the Zen delay, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is a Eurorack module called Rings, mutable instrument Rings. Lots of delay on it, I think, from Beats. The delay is from Beats. Oh no, it's from Zen delay because it says Zen.
So this is kind of a partner track to the piano, I think.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah,
too.
because We have this piano.
The piano is also an acoustic piano.
Yeah.
Henna's
Then we
Yamaha.
have- Yeah, kind of talking to each other. Yeah, and then question answer. We have 3 layers of nymphs here.
Oh, that's interesting.
And nymphs is this Greek
Greek synth.
synthesizer.
Looks like this. Nice little synthesizer.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a mini Juno. Juno in a box.
Okay, so
I don't think that this layer is used. I think that this is just a layer to the nymphs.
yeah, it says nymphs FM layer.
So I
It's
think that
not
this
nymphs.
this is not nymphs. This is just a layer to nymphs.
Yeah.
And I think that the FM layer was made with OPX4. It's a plugin for the MPC.
Then we have nymphs Halion layer. I think
Doesn't
this
sound
is
like nymphs.
yeah, this is from Halion. This is the original.
Yeah, this is the okay.
This is nymphs,
Yeah.
and we are just boosting
Ah,
it with these layers.
sounds huge.
Okay, then we have some strings.
Yeah, this is from the drop.
This was in the really end.
Yeah. I guess
Of the
I wanted like
process.
something like just for 2 bars of the song to be like this really epic thing that's like this moment, like where did that come from type
Yeah.
of moment.
So we've had this pretty long rise,
Yeah.
and then just
Yeah, a long rise culminating into that
yeah.
weirdness. It has some timpani as well.
Oh yeah, it does.
There is some
Yeah.
timpani in there as well.
Orch
Orch
percussion, Orch China. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did some timpani samples in there.
Yeah.
Then we got some vocals that we didn't use. But then again, we actually improvised some new vocals for this track when playing it live.
Yeah.
And now we have recorded those vocals, not on this production session, but we are going to be releasing a remix of this track with the vocals, with fresh vocals, sometime in 2024.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the first part of making of our album. Stay tuned for the second part in a few days. Woo!